Hey, booty
Yeah.
hair boy.
Oh, excuse me.
We good. We good.
Okay. Or chat. Are y'all able to hear me?
Audio.
What?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
All right, say something.
Like I was about to say, are y'all ready to be a super minority?
Hell no. Ain't no such thing.
Oh,
That's some new shit. That's what they gonna try to call us. That's gonna be the new
yeah.
thing on the ballot.
Yeah. Super
This
minority.
oh man, it's feedback. Keep going. It ain't gonna bother you.
Ready to be a super minority? So
Hell no. Ain't no such
legislation is
thing.
being, starting to be passed to where undocumented immigrants. You said that it's already happened in Chicago. I mean, in California and
California,
place.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're trying to pass it to where it's nationwide that undocumented immigrants are able to become civil servants, have driver's license, vote, and everything like that. And I was watching a couple videos and listening to you, and we talk about it back and forth and everything. And I'm like, damn, we really are about to become a super minority in a country that we helped build.
Oh, this a fact.
But they don't want us to leave.
Well, it ain't about leaving. Why won't somebody to go any goddamn man? This motherfucker like an old raggedy woman, right? I love the hate you as relationship. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Girl, I be wanting to kick his ass out. You know what I'm saying? But
He just pay all the bills. He good with the kids. And I don't never have to worry about nothing. I got everything I want, but I can't stand his funky ass.
that's how they look at us.
So
You
the
understand what I'm
problem's not
saying?
yeah, the problem's not us. The problem is America. Well, I'm not okay. I'll let me
It's not
change that.
America.
It's
It's the government. The
it's the
government
federal
making the shots.
government. Hmm.
Yeah, federal government is making all the shots, bro. How are you giving free license to people? You like they don't even have to pay nothing. Come get your
Yo,
license. One come, one all. You know, come get them. You better not speak English, but it's okay if you get in an accident because if you can't speak English, we know you don't know how to read it neither. Like what the fuck?
can
That
I
don't
tell you?
make sense.
Can I tell you something also that's
Mm,
going on?
mm.
People are getting fired for not being bilingual now.
Oh man, that I won't say fired, but I've seen people get forced out.
Hmm.
I ain't even
What's the difference? What's the difference? There is no difference.
well, the difference is from being bilingual and being forced out. Being forced out, you know, is you making you quit. So it's messing like a double entendre. We want to fire you, but we don't want to give you unemployment.
So what they do is they cut your hours so
Right,
you
and
only
they
work.
force you out. But the real
Mm-hmm.
reason is we need bilingual people. And this is
Mm-hmm.
where it's unfair because there's other countries out there where they want you to learn their language. They're not going to take no BS from you or anyone else to say that, well, I don't understand what y'all saying. Y'all need to get on my level. Right? We're the only country
Right.
where our president sit there and say, you know what? I swear, I hope I ain't deleted because I feel like this group of people need to hear it too. Yep. Let's let y'all president fly high. I want y'all to hear this, bro.
By 2040, this country is going to be minority white European. Hear me? Minority white European. And you
Oh,
guys are going to have to start working more with Hispanics,
Joe
who
shows his
make up
true
a lot.
colors.
This country is doomed. It is doomed, not just because of African Americans, but
The
because
fuck?
by 2040, this country is going to be minority white European. Hear me? Minority white European. And you guys are going to have to start working more with Hispanics.
yeah. And this is where it starts. This is where entitlement begins.
Mm-mm. See, when you talk about entitlement, I have some things to say
Yeah.
because I'm not about to sit up here and fake the funk like some of us, not all of us, but some of us have an entitlement issue. We do. Some of our people do have an entitlement issue.
Mhm.
But here's the thing: what have we done with our entitlement? What have we done with it?
Nothing. Wasted.
Nothing. Nothing. We do stupid shit sometimes.
Wasted.
Hip hop culture.
We
Hip
still
hop is not a culture.
well. This word it's a part of it's part, but this is the thing. This is the thing. It is part of our culture, right? Because it was cultivated by us. But don't put that at the forefront. Okay?
It's an aspect.
Right. Don't put that at the forefront. Ask people, where did you get a plate, spoon, fork from? Ask people
Slaves.
who had a hand in making air conditioning. Who had a hand in working and inventing an engine that's running your car? Who had a hand? You understand what I'm saying? That's culture. That's how you pull your rank. That's how you tell a motherfucker the shit y'all got going on wouldn't be shit if it wasn't for us. These buildings
but at
that
the
are built.
same time,
No,
that means nothing anymore.
No. Remember, value is in the eye of the beholder. And if you don't got value in yourself, I'm not gonna have value in you neither. See, one thing about Mexicans, let me finish this little tidbit. One thing about the Spanish community, they will come here and pick all the shittiest jobs and get hired and do all the overtime and become more valuable than the man you just gave a raise and telling you, I can't work Saturday. His hand go quick. I'll take it, senor. It adds the fact they took that and add value to itself. Hold on. Then not only that, they take all that money, disability money, and all of that shit, right? And then they become what? They make themselves not a liability. They take their shit and become an asset to their community. How do they become an asset? Building companies, landscaping, auto body, mechanic shops, things like that. The government love because now we get to hit you for bigger taxes. Where do you see that? Where do you see in the black community that happens?
Nowhere.
Exactly, because we're not an asset. Even though we were an asset, we became one of the biggest liabilities out here. And this is why they don't care.
But we became that. See, this is where it goes into the geopolitical sphere. Because we became a liability based off of them. See,
we dropped the ball, bro. See, right there,
we dropped the ball.
We got to stop placing blame and understand when a black person is talking about our own, we ain't hating. It's so we get back on top. Kudos to the Spanish community. They stepped up and they went. See, what you don't see on the news is seeing the Spanish community protest. But guess where they protest at, Polo?
Where?
Capitol Hill. In front of they go to their congressman and campaign in front of his crib. They do stuff like that and demand they deserve things, and they're not even citizens, and they get it.
Here's another thing, though. But they have ample representation.
Well,
in Congress, let's not pretend like that's not a thing. They have representation in Congress. Our representation talks for the others.
And
there's no reason for a Cory Booker, a Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, all these other people, and the motherfucker who just got elected in Georgia. Our people who are supposed to be representing us are talking about Asian hate,
let me tell you something,
DACA, and things like that. Things that do not affect us and build us in any way, shape, or form.
Right. But you got to remember this. At the end of the day, Polo, okay? When you run for your mayors, your governors, and things like that, those people have higher aspirations, okay? than just being a governor or a mayor or senate. So they gonna do whatever it takes to get to where they want, right? So yeah, if it's Asian Hate Day, guess what? It's Asian Hate Day, right? I'm with it. I might not give a damn about a woman getting an abortion, but today I do. All of that shit. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to those little independent things, as I call them, you know, well, not independent, but you know what I'm trying to say. You're a mayor, you small, and they gonna do anything to get big. The people that we should worry about, now I do say vote locally, bro, because it affects your judges and your legislator for is that, but your state and shit. But I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to that federal level, it's totally different, bro, because that's where they trying to get to. That's where they influence. Hey, the government is the NFL, bro. We got 5 good black men, and that motherfucker just about how many black coaches is it? And we depend on 5 motherfuckers. 5 people out of how many? 50-something people? Let me tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, they talking, that's a lot of power because just 5. No, it ain't. It's easy to get your money. It's not enough. It's not enough. At the end of the day, we need more people in there. Now, you spoke on the Spanish community, right? What's the one girl that they campaigned to get her in there? She didn't know a lick for shit. What's her name? They can't even say her name. They abbreviated her name.
Antonio Ocasio-Cortez.
What was that? What was they calling her?
AOC.
There you go. You hear me? Nigga, I hear AOC. I hear the fucking the doctor. Nigga, I'm talking about came through the gangster. And they called her dumb. They called her every word under the sun. And she stuck it out. So it tells you right there, you ain't gotta be the super political person. You just need to know what right
you gotta
from
have
wrong.
You gotta have the right backing also.
But her whole hold on. She's Canelo. She's Canelo of the government. Who you gonna go to when you want some? Who you gonna go to when you want the Spanish community to follow for something?
Her.
All right, there we go. You need to make it a whole country to buy a pay-per-view. Who you gonna go to? Canelo.
But that goes back to what I was saying about representation. Who do we have?
That's my point. We have to appoint. We always think somebody gotta be so smart. We always, but niggas don't believe in each other, bro.
I'm not gonna say that. This is.
If you ain't Say Jack with a tan, you ain't, nigga, we don't give a shit.
All right, that means we
Alex Trebek dead now because we black people swear Alex Trebek gotta be the smartest person in the world. He play on Jeopardy.
All right, we going there.
I'm being honest with you, bro. Am I lying?
We going. No, you're not lying.
Am I lying?
See, here's the problem. Intelligence is devalued in us while it's valued in other cultures and other civilizations.
Now, because we black people swear.
And I think, I'm gonna be real, I think we too far gone.
I don't think we too far gone.
I think we are because
just need a plan,
this new generation. No. Let me tell you something about this new generation.
Nah, let's stick with it. Don't go in on them. Yeah, that's a whole nother subject, bro. A whole nother subject.
But I honestly don't see any future for my future.
I do.
I don't.
And that right there, and with you, how you feel, you gotta remember this. No, Matt, I'm gonna give you a real sentiment right here. When you have white folks, you know, Cat Williams gave a joke. You can call them had a wrong number, right? And you be like, oh, I'm sorry, I had the wrong number. Oh, what number did you dial? Oh, no, you right. If you dial a 3, I'm a 2. Hey, but who you trying to get? I can help you. They remain optimistic regardless. We the only hold on. Once we black folks, and I see it all the time. That's why people tell me, you see the glass half full. I see it, whatever, how y'all say that damn saying. I remain optimistic because it seems like once we get a hold of negativity in our heart and we don't see shit going well, we hold on to it. We got to learn to say, you know what? Fuck it. Keep it pushing. And because look, I'm for real. We keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Yep, that didn't work, but so what? Keep it pushing. Like you gotta have that. Just like Deion Sanders say. Did you know we was gonna win today? I did. I hope you did. Like you gotta have that mentality. White people have that mentality. Indians have that
Yeah.
mentality. Mexicans have that mentality. They could drop anything and keep it going. We comfort zone. It's cool. And you know what they say? See, told you it wasn't gonna work. But the minute it does work, oh, that's what's up. No.
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 You're speaking at it with a broad brush. I'm not. See, it's one thing to be optimistic, and it's a beautiful thing to be optimistic, but at the same time, you got to recognize things for what they are. You do. The only way, I'm gonna be real, I don't really see any hope for the future with my future, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to try. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to fight. That doesn't mean that at all. Because it has to be done. The work has to be done. What I'm worried about is the hands that I leave the fight in.
Okay.
Because we have too many motherfuckers around here who's willing to roll over and show their belly, bro. We got too many motherfuckers who think it's easier to become a basketball player, football player, any kind of athlete, actor, rapper, all this different type of shit than it is to get a 4-year fucking degree.
Mm-hmm.
We got too many motherfuckers running around here who are willing to be scammers and shit like that than to be salesmen. We got too many motherfuckers out here who have the IQ of a fucking squirrel rather than the IQ of a king or a queen. We got too many motherfuckers running around here who are just deaf and dumb to reality.
Well, that may be true, but see how long that list was? Sometimes you got to speak to a person level to raise them up. You speak over a person's head, they feel like they out of your league and they don't give a fuck. And the natural reaction is to say that's stupid. I ain't got time for it. You get what I'm saying? It's a defense mechanism. Sometimes you gotta preach down. Like we had talks about selling dope and things like that. Not us selling dope, but you know, people selling dope. You know what I mean? And what they probably could do with that. Now I don't want to speak on what we were speaking on. And the fraction in turn take over your neighborhood in the right way. You get what I'm saying? That's the stuff I'm talking about and uplifting. Not saying that's gonna change the political scale, but one thing I do know that I see every race do around here is create a monopoly. And your value goes up. We don't create a monopoly. We don't have nothing to stand on. We don't know anything. What we know is get a good job, keep working. Yes, I make 83 or 100,000, goddamn me a year, and that's good enough. That's what we know. They tells us, we wait for them to tell us, oh, it's a lot of rich black people now. One of the richest black men is a billionaire and blah, 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 blah. So the fuck what? But we sit there and accept accolades. The poor accept accolades of others.
Bruh, okay, you can attest to this too. What separates us from a lot of these different groups is the fact that they stick to the basics.
True.
And then evolve.
True. They don't take
a lot of our people think that it's an entitlement thing. I have to have this because I'm black. You can't do me like this because I'm black. That's racist. That's business. That's fucking business. Like you said earlier, you have to make yourself an asset instead of a liability. And a lot of our people, a lot of us are a fucking liability. A liability. A lot of us don't know. Like you've put people up on game. We're sitting on hundreds and thousands of dollars in life insurance. We don't do nothing with it. Right. We think life insurance is for the grave, but the key word in that is life.
Right.
Like we have so many motherfuckers, like you've attested to, see a young man selling water for $2 a bottle. But say fuck no, they'll go into the gas station and pay $3.99 for a bottle of water. We have such a fucked up mind when it comes to capitalism. People talk and preach about capitalism like it's a bad thing. Capitalism is not a bad thing. Venture capitalism is.
Well, that's
and another thing.
Go ahead.
And another problem that we have, we are so willing to crush our own to get ahead, just to go get a hug.
To be accepted.
to be accepted, when the last thing you should be worried about is acceptance from others.
There you go.
You never
You shouldn't be
worry
worried
about what's going on in your house.
Right. Not only
Our
that.
house is.
Not only that. You shouldn't even worry about acceptance. You should be worried about shame that you bring others.
Like, it used to be a thing to bring shame upon your family name.
Or just your people, period.
We have motherfuckers out here, these little niggas doing stupid shit. These little females doing stupid shit. It's too many motherfuckers, grown ass people, doing stupid shit.
Well,
trying to be hip.
It is.
Trying to be cool. Bro, I'll tell you, I done been to jail before. I have. I done been to a nut house before. These motherfuckers they only filled with cool motherfuckers. So wouldn't that tell you that the thing that you shouldn't want to be is a cool motherfucker?
Right. No, that's a fact, bro.
I don't know. I can't. I don't want to speak about your past history or nothing like that. But I'm pretty sure you could say a lot of these places is filled with a bunch of cool motherfuckers, ain't they?
Well, yeah, because they was too cool for school. But like,
it was.
But my thing is this: it's not just. See, we could talk about the inhumane and the dumbest shit on earth, right? Within our people. The thing is how do we get beyond that? Because all of that is brung on by some of it is brung on by others, and it ends up being a dog eat dog world, right? It's come from, and a lot of it, right? It is lack of opportunity, right?
No.
See,
don't
do that.
No,
Hold on,
I can't do that. I can't agree with that.
I ain't say you gotta agree with it. Just hear me out. See, that's what I'm saying. We got at least hear each other, right? A lot of people.
You're right. I apologize.
I apologize. It's all good, but a lot of people are not gonna agree with what I'm gonna say, and that's perfectly fine, right? But when you do, we have to look at this. When you have a group of underprivileged people, now when I say underprivileged, I'm talking about poor, like poor people. There are opportunities there. Nobody said there was not any opportunities there, right? Nobody ever not said that. It's just not enough. If you look at the opportunity bracket in other neighborhoods and other places versus in an all black neighborhood, it's totally different, bro. It's totally different. And so when you do get those who make it, the ones why you think they hit the newspaper? Genius from King High is graduating, going to Harvard. She's a drop like in a butt. Like it's not often. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you got schools that don't have books, when you got schools that can't afford to go on field trips, so these kids can't see another side of life. You know, social economics is a big part of growing up. And if you can't get out seeing other things, because I remember going to the zoo, bruh. I remember going all these places, and I wasn't just looking at the exhibits. I was looking at other people. Like, wow, look at you know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna be able to have them shoes. One day, and it gave me motivation. So that's what I mean. When people say opportunity, it's like you just want a leg up, or I just want to automatically make this. No, I'm just saying it's not. It's just not enough. And we know everybody's not gonna be able to make it. We know everybody's not gonna take it. But the ones who do want to get out, bro, it's just not as easy, and that's not an excuse. And what happened? The reason me bringing that up. When you have that and those people have all that doubt, what do? You end up turning on each other. That's why when you go get a master's degree, Polo, somebody gonna tell you, oh, he think it. They gonna tell you congratulations, but they gonna say he think he the shit because he got a little master's.
Yo, bro, I told you personally. I got it when I came back from basic training.
I know, but I'm saying,
this nigga,
you know what I'm saying? Or this nigga think he's somebody because he got a little business. Or you get what I'm saying? We turn in on each other because that person don't know or never had the faith in himself that you could have done this too. And it spreads like a disease, bro. It spreads like a disease. When my brother went to camp, man, my brother used to go to this camp. And it was majority white camp. You know, you fail. The motherfucker say, it's okay, man. Try again. Inspirational shit. Here, you get mad, you look, you fall down, bust your knee, man, you better get your ass up. Shut the fuck up. Better stop crying, nigga. Shit. Ain't no try again. Ain't no it's okay. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's not. It's what. All I'm saying is, it's not the same. You grew up with a whole different mind frame. A whole different mind frame. Cause I'll be the first to say it, bro. Nigga, I'll be the first to say it. For one, I honestly, if I had kids, I'd be in the city. Two, goddamn me, in the city, I was me. Y'all see stuff behind me. Pops, I like comic books, early getting tattoos, things like that, right? But I used to hide that shit, bro, because I had to be a nigga outside. You know why I had to be a nigga outside? Because if I didn't, you wasn't gonna survive. You wasn't gonna fucking survive. You would have been ate alive. Because ignorant niggas only understand ignorant niggas. They don't understand somebody that's not trying to make it. So you got a bunch of me that was there, right? I toted pistols. I did that, but that was all for survival. I never wanted to really go out there and kill nobody, hurt nobody, see somebody fucking die.
Bruh, I get you 100%.
But
Nigga,
I'm just saying, but it's a lot of that going. It's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of it, and it's no. I don't want the handout. I don't want the opportunity. What I'm saying is, I guess, in saying all that, Polo, I don't want the opportunities for the government. The thing that I see the most in all other neighborhoods is what? Who owns that neighborhood? If you're in a white neighborhood, majority of the liquor stores, if there are even any liquor stores there, who own the businesses?
Them.
Exactly. That's what I want to see. I want us to be able to give our own opportunity.
What you're referring to is prosperity. What you want is prosperity. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's admirable. Prosperity is a beautiful thing. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I have to say, but a lot of our people act like a lot of this stuff is unattainable. Success is obtainable, no matter what kind of success it is. Success is still success, and it is all obtainable. It's just we have such a terrible and atrocious mindset towards success and what it looks like. A lot of our people think success means you have to move out the hood and stay in the suburbs. You have to have the Mercedes. You have to have the big 6-bedroom house. You got to have this. Your kids got to be in private school. This and that, this and that, this and that. A bunch of shit that means nothing really. It means nothing really. Like we always talk about, if we have 1 million people in here and ask each one of these 1 million people to give $1 to G Fish or whatever, G Fish just became a millionaire.
Right, that easy.
That easy. The problem is with us is selfishness.
It's a fact.
We're selfish. We're some of the most selfish motherfuckers alive. Selfish. And I dare anybody to question me on these 1 million people. Yes, we have unity. I'm never going to say that we don't have unity. We do have unity. We come together when it comes to sneakers. We come together when it comes to sports. We come together when it comes to black on black crime. Yes, we may have some Sambos out there, but the overwhelming majority is together and unified. So unity is never an issue. It's the mentality that comes in that unity. That's the issue. And a lot of us are too damn stupid to see the shit. Either we're too damn stupid or we're so set in our fucking ways that we can't look past transgressions.
Right there. Now that's it. What you just said at the last part you said. Too stuck in our ways. You understand me? And it's in the way it's being handed down from generation to generation. It got to a point where women honestly believe that they don't need a man in a household to help raise kids or any of that shit. Like all we good for is just to, fucking put a tire on. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the case. And it's all being fed. It's all being fed to them. And I mean, like, and overall, black people are being fed bullshit, and we grasp onto it. Oh, and you hear it, Polo. Oh, that's cool, but when you do this, guess what they gonna do? Like, dog, you can't worry about what they gonna do. How you gonna predict what somebody gonna do? I'm telling you, once you get that building over here, the white folks ain't gonna let you have that shit. They gonna do. Like, it's like at that point, are you scared? Like, what's your point?
See,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and them the type of things I get when I talk to black folks in person. I hear you, dog, but you know, we can go do X, Y, Z, and they gonna come through. Like, why? What the fuck is that? And that just tells me when I talk to different individuals and I get these same reactions, it's like you're being fed this shit, and whoever's
one thing
feeding you is full of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I believe, I wholeheartedly believe this. We need those type of people, but we need them in their proper perspective.
Mhm.
Because it failed for you, tell me how you failed.
But that's the
Tell me how
thing.
you
They don't
failed.
believe they
But
failed.
if you,
They don't
but
believe
if
they
you
failed.
didn't even, not if you're not continuing to thrive in what you did and what you set out to do, then you failed. You
Right.
failed.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with failure.
Yeah, because you ain't tried then if you ain't never failed, bro.
Yes. So we need failures we need them to tell people how they fail. But the problem that I have, Slick,
Mhm.
the problem that I have with these motherfuckers, Slick, and
Mhm.
I want to say this very clearly:
Mhm.
do not, and I'll repeat, do not try to shit on what I have going on when you have absolutely nothing going on.
Oh no,
Do not do that.
that's a fact.
That pisses me off. I hate seeing people from the older generations telling me,
Mhm.
"Oh, I wouldn't do that because you know the government gonna do this, this, this." No, 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 no. It may have been like that when you were 5,
Mhm.
when you were 10, 15, but not now.
True.
Not now. There is ample opportunity. See, a lot of times we want equal outcome with the opportunity when those
Mhm.
are two so totally different things. Opportunity does not always equal outcome, and that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a pure fact. And a lot of times our people misinterpret the two. Do you know how many grants there are for us to go to school? Do you know how many grants there are for us to, get businesses and stuff like that? Do you know how many? Okay, I see. Do you know how many grants there are for us to actually thrive? Yes, a lot of it boils down to a lack of knowledge on it. That's true. I'm not going to deny that. But at the same damn time, if you want something, you're going to research it. If you want something, you're going to look it up. And if you're
Mhm.
not going to look it up and you're not willing to look it up and do the requisite research that you need for it, then
Mhm.
you don't really want it. So stop talking about it.
Well, that's the thing too. Like the people you talking about, and I'm not talking down on some, but a lot of us aren't at that caliber to even begin to think because we've been fed all this negative energy to just be down. You understand what I'm saying? That this
Hmm.
is just how it's going. This is just how it is, and we should accept that. You get what I'm saying, though. So, like, that's what I'm saying. It has
But
to
isn't that
start.
a defeatist mentality? That's a
Well,
defeated
but
mentality.
that's what I'm saying. If you've been fed this your whole life, right? You've been fed
Hmm.
this. You're not gonna have no inkling to want to try because your mama been
Hmm.
telling you your whole life white people ain't gonna do ain't shit. They gonna stop you from doing this. It's just racist out here. They're gonna say fuck you, blase blase. And not one time she should have been, and what she should, the speech she should have been giving you, excuse me, y'all, the speech that she should have been giving you should have been, it's gonna be a lot of hatred out here, son or daughter. It's gonna be a lot of people who not gonna like you, but it's gonna be up to you to figure out, get in, where to get in and fit in. You see what I'm saying? And keep it moving.
Hmm.
Everybody don't get shit at the same time. Everybody don't make it at the same time. Some people faster, some people slower. But it's up to you to keep putting one foot in front of another and keep it pushing. You see what I'm saying? A
Hmm.
lot of us
And
don't get that statement growing up to give you that get up and go. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
A lot of
also,
us are out here raising ourselves most of the time any damn way.
that's true. And something else that needs to be done and needs to be talked about and needs to be done
Mm-hmm.
Don't be ashamed to cut off your circle.
Oh, that's
Don't
supposed to
be.
happen. That's supposed to be happen. That's supposed to happen naturally.
You're supposed to like. You always want to surround yourself with people who want the best for themselves and want the best for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you have friends who are constantly telling you, "Oh, don't even try that. Don't do that." What do you think gonna happen when you do that? You know them white folks ain't gonna let you have that. Why are you even
Right.
thinking about that? Those are not your friends.
At all.
Those are, they just want somebody who's gonna be comfortable in the mess like them.
This is a
That's it.
fact. This is a fact.
There's too many like I'm gonna be real. If you have I'm telling you this, I'm telling you this. If you have more if you have more than 10 friends, no, if you have more than 7 friends,
Uh-huh.
you in trouble.
Yeah. Well,
You're in trouble.
well, I will say this. 7 friends growing up ain't that bad. 7 friends while you're
No.
trying to while you're trying to achieve things and your friends see that you are trying to achieve things and they are actually helping in that aspect, like some Akila the Bee type shit, which is nigga I've never seen. You's a lucky individual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually on your journey, having them 7 friends, people fall off. Some gonna go to jail, some gonna start hating on you, and you may end up with 2 out that 7. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Mm-hmm.
That could be that them 2 are probably the ones you talk to the most, confide in, and they gonna tell you, hey, I'm not smart as you, Polo, but check this out. I want you to go to school, man. And if you need help with books, I got you, or whatever. You gonna be the one to make it, and you probably can give me you probably can help me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna help you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, real shit like that. You know, and a lot of that actually needs to go on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us needs to be real with ourselves because, like I said, we need electricians, we need HVAC, we need all these other jobs that pay great. You get what I'm saying? Who gonna take care of this shit when we get our own shit? When we get our own neighborhoods? I want to be able to call a black electrician. I want to be able to call a black carpenter. I want to be able to call. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And as parents, we gotta be real. Quit setting your kids up for failure, bro. If your kid was a C average student his whole goddamn life, don't send him there? Send him to go get a trade that's gonna get him paid, and with the option of opening his own shit.
Mm-hmm. The problem is too many people see the process and don't want the work.
Facts.
The process, see, when it's a beautiful thing and it's a tragic thing to see the process because you get to see people's failures. And a lot of times people see the failures and say, I don't want that. But instead of going, okay, I don't want that, how can I improve that? They say, I don't want that and fail to even try.
This is true.
And I think that's bullshit. And that's the aneurysm of our people.
Mm-hmm.
The trying.
Yeah,
a lot of our people don't even want to try.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a thing called the college effort or the college try or whatever. That's all fine and dandy. But with that, you have plans on quitting. Nobody goes into anything wholeheartedly anymore.
Mm-hmm.
People go into things looking for a way out. And if you're going into something, it's like the whole relationship thing with the red pill people. You talk about relationships and all this different type of shit, but if you're going into it looking for it to fail, why the fuck are you even in it?
Right.
And that's the same in business, anything. Why would you get into anything looking for it to fail?
That's what I said about marriage. If you in mind say I'm gonna get a prenup, you already had in your mind that this ain't gonna work. So why even do it? That's my mindset. That's my mindset on all things. And I can actually answer your question partially, Polo, is that a lot of these kids again aren't being raised right. You know, when my dad paid for baseball, oh, you don't like it? Oh, but you gonna finish it.
Mm-hmm.
You finna see this through. You finna play this entire season, bro, and you finna show up and show out. You get what I'm
See,
saying? You finna give
the
it your
problem
all
is
because it's not
we
just
let
about you.
a lot of our people let our kids, because
We let
we're
them
all
quit.
each other. We're all each other's kids, and brothers, sisters, and
Right, right,
everything. We are all one family, so
right,
we let our kids make decisions over things that they should not be making decisions on, and
right,
we coddle them on things that we should make them stand on.
right.
And I think that comes at a detriment too, because this generation Z, nigga, nigga, some of these motherfuckers is about to meet the pepper. They about to get the pepper,
Bruh,
bro.
they don't know, bruh. That's the thing. They don't know, bruh. Like, it's crazy.
I'm not
Like,
gonna say that they don't know. They do know. They know better.
well, you could
They
know
know
better. You could
better.
know better, but if you want to talk to do better, people don't understand those are two different things. You can
Doing
teach
better
your
is a
kid,
choice.
right. That's what I'm saying. And if you don't, it's a choice, but you still gotta be taught it. If for instance, growing up, you knew the stove was hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gotta tell you that motherfucker hot. You know what fire do, right? But that kid's still gonna
Right.
be curious enough to do what? Touch it. So you had to be
Mm-hmm.
taught not to touch fire. If you sit there and let a kid constantly fail, let him quit when he wants to quit, what do you think you raising? When things get tough, what he's gonna do when he get older?
What is he gonna do when he have kids?
Exactly. He's gonna be a natural quitter. And when you get older, you know what a quitter is called? A failure.
A whole ass nigga.
You get to quit when you a kid, nigga. When you grow
No.
old, when you get older, no, I'm talking about you go through, I don't want to do it no more. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mom, please, I don't want to do it. I don't want to. No. But guess what? You keep okay, baby, it's okay. It's okay. You ain't gotta go tomorrow. And you keep wasting your money. And when he get older, that word quitter turns into failure. And he loses respect. Nobody likes me, and he blames the world. It's everybody else. It's not him. And it's a lot of this going on today. And it shouldn't be that way. We are
shouldn't.
we're scared to talk to our own neighbors. We're scared to hem up children on the street. I'm not. I wish they would. That's a fact. Hey, what you doing, bro? Cut that out. Pick that paper up. I live right here. I'm not afraid to talk to nobody. And when you talk to them, they look at you like, all right, OG, or whatever they say. I don't care what you say. Get the fucking shit up. You're not going to sit there and do that. And that's the small things. That's just the small things by saying that to that kid, bro. Now let him be walking and somebody else drops me. He can be like, hey, man, pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
He going to respect me from now on. It's the small things. I ain't telling him what to do with his mom and like, but you got to respect your block. You got to respect where you come from. You see what I'm saying? Ain't none of that shit going on. Ain't those little tidbits. It's like I tell y'all. You know, I know the greatest thing that they took out the household. They made y'all feel like it's okay to do. Is not eating
What?
dinner with your kids. At that table is when you learn your children. When they was lying, you knew your parents hold that phone call from the teacher all the way to dinner time. And how was school today? Oh, it was good. Oh, it was? Oh, okay. What you doing gym today? Oh, nothing. Oh, that ain't what I heard. I heard your ass wasn't even at gym. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You learned your children eating with your children. Not today, most people ain't got table, but at least sit down, have conversations with your kids. Know where they mind at. I'm sick of moms, these kids getting caught with pistols and doing dumb shit, and your mom getting on TV talking about,
My baby wasn't like
my
that.
baby ain't like that. Then you look at his Facebook, he got this, that, and the third on there. It's time to start back raising our own kids, and this is why this generation is lacking a lot. I never seen a generation that has so much and act very little.
See, take it personal. I tell my kids all the time, you only me and your mama, baby. Don't nobody in the world, don't nobody else give a shit about you. And I tell them exactly like that. Don't nobody else give a shit about you.
Uh-huh.
And they be looking all sad and everything. She'd be like, don't say that. And then I explain it. Like, if our bills don't get paid, do they give a shit? No. They gonna turn them off, right? Right. Mortgage don't get paid. We're gonna get put the fuck out, right? They don't give a shit what's going on. They don't give a fuck if I have seizures. They don't give a fuck if you working. They don't give a fuck if you have lupus. They don't give a fuck about none of that, do they? It's fuck you, pay me, right? Right. That's the world we live in, right? Right. So why not prepare them for this world?
Well,
conversation ends.
Right. But that's having a father in the household. That's your duty.
My job, see,
it ain't just to provide. It ain't just to be an ATM. You get what I'm saying?
See, I'm serious. I'm serious about this. We got all these dating guys, these dating coaches, these red pill guys. But see, one thing that I've noticed on here, on the tubes or whatever, there's nobody actually teaching men how to be fathers.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
See, because being a father, I'm not even gonna lie, it's one of the most beautiful things in the world. I love my children. I smile when I talk, and I'm pretty sure, bro, you love being a father. You love your kids.
Oh, 100%.
You love them. But at the same time, being a father is taking the shit jobs. We are the sewer men of the house. Anything comes up, we have to dive face first into the shit.
Yeah.
The shit. It's about being a father is about doing the dirty jobs, the jobs that nobody wants to do. Your woman don't really want to hurt your kids' feelings, don't want to do all that. Where do you come in?
Right, you the bad guy.
You always have to be the bad guy.
But I don't look at it.
That's
what they call us, but I don't look at it because somehow we always end up being the most respected out the relationship. It's a matter of
just doing what needs to be done.
Because daddies had that balance. And it's the one thing that gets looked over. How can your daddy whoop your ass, but the next morning you just love your daddy and want to hug your daddy? And you get what I'm saying? And mamas look at that like, that nigga just beat your ass in all of an hour. Hey, daddy, let's go play. You know what I'm saying? Because we have an understanding. And fathers have proven time after time that you can discipline a child, you can rear your child, and they will, even though they're so young, they have the mental capacity to understand when they're wrong and they're right. You get what I'm saying?
Right. See, but something else that I see, just talking to people or whatever, see there's a misconception that there's no fathers in the home. Black fathers are some of the most active fathers in any community.
Well, black fathers in the community. I won't say we got a lot in the homes, but we are by far the most, by statistics, involved in our kids' lives.
Yes. And I see a lot of guys thinking that being a father is whooping ass and paying bills.
No.
That's not it.
No.
There's a lot that comes with being a father. Being a father is a 24-hour job.
Yeah.
It's a 24-hour job.
Yeah. You got to be a representation.
Like, you have to be disciplinarian. You have to be doctor. You have to be psychologist. And you have to be a teddy bear. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you that it's soft to play with your daughters.
Man,
don't let these motherfuckers tell you that it's soft to comfort your sons.
Right. Exactly, bro. You, and plus, you don't know how you react until you get one. Like, well, oh man, I hope I don't have no girls. As soon as you have one, it's like the greatest thing ever, bro. Like, I got a little girl, you better not touch her. Like, you become an instant bodyguard. You will kill for that little girl. Now, her mama, she got a daddy. But you'll kill for that little girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. You know what I mean? And that's just the beauty of it at the end of the day. And being a father is, I want to add to what you were saying, it's not just about whooping ass and, like you say, it's about being that representation, bro. Kids learn more by watching than you're saying to them, right? I want to dress because my dad dressed. I got photos of my dad. I'm talking about sharp as hell. You hear me? Casket fresh. Every day he went out. said slick shit. Hey, if I go today, at least I know I look good. My dad
Bruh,
didn't play games like that, so I wanted to look good. He was good with people. He knew how to talk to
bruh.
people. All of that.
I,
You know what
I
I'm
done
saying?
turned my boys into some of the most arrogant motherfuckers
Hey,
alive.
bro. My dad told me it's a thin line between arrogance and asshole. That's fine. I mean, confidence. I always say it backwards. He says a thin line between confidence and arrogance, bro. But it's all right. Long as you know what side you on, it don't matter. You know what I'm
It
saying?
don't
So
fucking matter.
it don't matter, bro. I watched my dad talk to people, being on his mouth, talk how he talked to women and all that, bro. That shit was inspirational. Like, man, shit. And when he ain't have it, he found it. And that's where I learned my get up and go from. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Mhm.
be that representation, bro. Straight up, especially when you got girls.
Oh my god. See, that's the thing that kills me about a lot of this shit though, too. Also, Slick, because going back to these interwebs, these red pill motherfuckers or whatever, they talk about they want kids and they want the wife and all the different type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And your daughter learns how to be treated by men from the way you treat her mother.
Mm-hmm.
So, by theory, is it logical to be putting your hands on your woman?
Well, yeah, it ain't allowed to put your hand on nobody. Period. Okay, that's
Is it
where
logic?
I draw the line.
Is it logical to be in the house calling your woman all kinds of bitches and shit?
Man, nah, yeah, you call a bitch.
But
I'm for real.
if
It's
she's not,
no,
like,
no. If you just pulling a Ike Turner, yeah, no, you tripping. You know what I'm saying?
you see, that's the thing. Like, I done ran bitches before. But even then,
Mhm.
you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar.
No, that's true.
You get like how we tell women that you need to learn how to talk to us and this and that, this and that. That's a two-way street. That it really is a two-way
Well,
street.
okay, look. See, I agree with you, but halfway. Check this out. Age play a part. All right. In your kid's life. Because I'm a firm believer in I'm an adult, you a child, right? All right.
Mhm.
2, should be doing all that for your kids anyways. You
No,
know, I don't like that. I don't like to yell. I don't even like yelling at my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like arguing for my kids. Now, it rarely happens. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
you know, when I'm gonna call her mom, I'm gonna call her mom. She gonna know I don't give a fuck because hey, that's just who I am, right? But and I'm not saying I call women bitches and hoes. I'm just saying, you know, it happens though. You know what I'm saying? But
see,
at the end of the day, what you do with her mom, she's gonna pay attention to, right? But she's gonna
Mhm.
pay attention more so how you treat her. And that's the difference. A kid can tell when they get older. A kid will tell you something like this. Man, when I was young, I didn't get it. But when I got older, I see why daddy used to drink. Shit, this motherfucker crazy. When they get older, they realize like, oh, daddy a soldier. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was a trip. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
they admire that and they will always admire you. My oldest right now, dude, you gotta be clean, dressed. She was like, Mom, my daddy don't. She's like, my daddy don't do that. What is this? No, brush your hair. No, like la la la. Her and her mom relationship. Her mom, she seen me how me and mom was. That didn't affect none of that. She still got in the world. No, I'm with you. Nah, bruh. When you leave this house, brush your teeth, do your damn head, and on top of that, because you represent me. She tell me, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That make me proud because a lot of us don't have that sense of pride.
Mhm.
I was taught you don't know
See,
who you gonna meet when you go outside, bro.
mhm. You're right. And see, going back to the talking to it. See, me and my wife, I think we have a special relationship because,
Well, you a special
bruh,
individual, Paulo.
you know what? I didn't know I came here to be disrespected. I didn't know that's what I came here for. You know, I can leave.
So
I can leave
kudos
out
to
the
that
front door.
woman. Kudos to
I
that
could
woman.
look, nigga. I could come out the same door that I walked in on. I can leave out the front door. You got me fucked up right now, bro. You ain't gonna sit up here and talk crazy to me.
Oh
but
my god, bro.
but
Oh my
we
god,
talk.
bro.
You know how it's good to have somebody you could join with, you could talk shit to, and they know how to
Yeah,
respond and kind.
yeah.
We are, bro. We are so mean to each other. Like Raheem said, I don't know how y'all bust out and laugh afterwards because I would have to punch somebody after saying
Oh
the shit that
man.
y'all be saying. I'd be like, you just don't get it. You
It's
don't
it's
get it.
it's yeah, it's just when you grow together, man. It's like clay, you end up forming to one another, you know?
Hmm.
But
And
yeah,
you rub
man.
off on each other.
Facts. This was a good ass talk, man. We gonna have more of these type discussions. This why I be wanting y'all to pop on, man. If you ain't gotta show your face or none of that. If you got some, if even if you feel I'm wrong or Polo wrong, hop on and say so, bro. It don't bother me at all. Uh, that's the only way we get things done. This is what GMT was built on. Have real life discussions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And if you're new in this thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like what you're hearing, at least hit that like button. You see what it say right down bottom. It's free, bro. You know what I'm saying? Help us get
Oh,
on out there.
also, also, before
Mm-hmm.
we go, I don't know if G Fish is still in here or not,
Oh,
but it's
yeah,
hunting
he done.
season. It's hunting season. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
It's hunting season. Like I know of several great tribes in our area. You know the Missouri tribe. You heard of them. You
Yeah,
know of the
yeah,
Choctaw
yeah.
tribe. And you know of the Buffalo, the Blackfoot,
Mm-hmm.
the Chippewas, and all that different type of stuff. You know about all these
Yeah,
different great tribes, right?
yeah.
But there's one tribe that a lot of people don't talk about too much,
Oh, what's that?
and that's the Kansas City Chiefs tribe.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
eagle
yeah.
season. It's
Yeah,
eagle hunting season,
yeah. Missouri Chiefs. That's right.
and that's
Missouri
all I
Chiefs.
got to say. Carry
That's right.
on.
Oh, I know somebody that want to say something real quick. And I told him I was gonna let him say something at the end. That's cool. That's cool. Can you hear me, Polo? Polo.
I'm here.
Oh, I said I got somebody that want to say something. Is that all right?
Come on, come on.
All right.
I see.
Yeah, I'm smoking the Joe Burrow.
You smoking on the Joe
I'm
Burrow.
smoking on the Joe Burrow.
How's it feel to be headed back to Super Bowl?
It feels great, you know. My baby boy did what he always do. You know, he gonna show up and show out, and I'm just glad he did it.
I see.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. Oh, G Fish say link, huh?
Oh no, I ain't got time for that. I got stuff to do.
Oh, you gotta go. All right. Hey, we gonna continue this. I'm gonna delete this live, but I will re-upload this. So I would appreciate if you watching it, if you would participate, just at least go on and hit the like button so it can circulate so new people can see it. Like I said, more things to come with this. You know, we trying to build it over this way. You feel me? Oh, and there is a fight. We will be over there on. I don't know if Polo will be, but I don't know. I may go live for this Navarrete fight. I'm not sure because I really won't go live for the girls no more. I'm not sure. I may be live for the fight tonight. Anything else you got to say, Polo?
Uh-uh.
All right. Well, hola, Polo. Thank you for coming through.
All right, bro.
So hold on. Yeah, he do. 28 days of the best boxers over there on In the Red Corner Boxing. Make sure you going over there. He putting the work in. Go over there, hit like. If you new, hit subscribe on that man's channel. Good info. Handle that. You understands me?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Polo.
All right.
I'll holler at you in a minute.